Jay, you there?
Yeah, baby.
GT.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Hey, Jay, you there?
I am. Hello? Testing?
Hello? Testing.
Testing. 1, 2.
Check. 1, 2. Hello? Testing.
Hello? Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2. It says it's recording.
Hey, G, you there?
I am. Hello?
GT, what's up?
What's that, baby? Can you hear me?
I can hear you, brother. Had a little trouble with the microphone,
okay.
so I unplugged it, so I'm talking to you straight.
Oh, okay.
Yeehaw. So let me talk to the audience real quick, and then we'll get into our discussion, all right?
Okay. Yeah, I'm still twisting up.
All right. Hold on 1 second. All right. Here we go. All right. Still there, G?
Yep.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for coming back to No Cover TV's podcast, where we bring you, of course, the original music throughout Michigan. And, of course, we're going all over the world now with this. Hallelujah. And we got a lot of special people that we're going to bring in, and we're going to present their music. We're going to talk to them. We're going to go behind the scenes, and we're just going to shoot the shit and get to know these people. And maybe out there, people, you can learn a little bit and, of course, enjoy the show. Please enjoy the show. So today I got a special guest for everybody out there. This person is very versatile, amazing person. This guy is one incredible, badass bass player. Hails out of Detroit, Michigan. I want to welcome GT. GT, you there?
Flaboomy Doom, my brother, here I am.
Blaboomy Doom, that's right, brother. You are here. You're welcome to the table.
It's good to be here. First, I gotta ask, am I too loud? You know I'm loud.
You're loud. Am I loud? Hey, it's your show, man.
What's happening? How's everybody doing?
I think everybody out there's doing. I'm doing great, man. How you doing today?
Man, excellent, man. I've been working on my. I got the show coming up next Friday at the Machine Shop with my Tool tribute thing, man. So just been working that out and having a good time with my cats. I got 5 cats, that secure my property for me. I don't have dogs anymore.
Oh, okay. Got you. You're right. Cats. We're all cats now, man. But yeah, I want to, go over some things. I mean, we got time to chat and shoot the shit a little bit. And, there's probably some things that, I might not even know about you yet. And we hail about almost, 20 years we go back now?
Woo! Yeah. Woo, very, yeah, it should be.
Close to it.
Yeah.
So, well, ladies and gentlemen, GT, like I said, bass player extraordinaire. This gentleman here plays some great bass, and he's very versatile. And what I mean by versatile, this guy will go from one genre to the next genre to the next genre to the next. And that's not a bad thing, because this is very classy in my book. He is, we'll mention some bands. How's that, GT?
Sure.
All right. Well, let's go with Funkalinium. That was a great funk band back in the day.
Yeah.
I think that was the best from the last 30 years that I've heard.
Yeah.
You guys were amazing.
Thank you, man. Yeah, that was one of my most favorite times in my musical life, as a matter of fact, if not the most favorite. I put together the band due to the influences. And before I get real deep into that, folks gotta know that my versatility comes from the generation that we grew up in, Big Al.
Right. Talk about the influences.
That's the best music to hit Earth. It
was.
Funkalinium was put together with Earth, Wind, and Fire, Cameo, and a little touch of a group that a lot of the younger folks may know, Mint Condition. We were a true band that everybody could sing. Everybody played instruments. It wasn't no tracks.
No.
We had one of the world's greatest DJs on wax with us in DJ Psycho Desi, and definitely one of Michigan's finest vocalists and chef. You know, uh, Pete Rock, my assistant, he was the very first versatile musician, killing it on the guitar, on the sax, on the flute, sometimes on the piano, and of course Boone and Dave and Marcus. I mean, yeah, man, Sam, man, we had a great time. And a lot of our Grand Rapids props came from a lot of your love, man, just introducing us around everywhere, man. You know.
Oh, when I first saw you, and I had to grab a hold of you because this was unreal. This was unprecedented for coming up here, and you packed the houses. I mean,
Yeah.
Big Al can get through the front door. I couldn't get through the front door. Now, that ain't right.
Yeah. We had to fix that. We had to fix
Yeah, we
that.
had to fix
Like,
that
hold on, let me
quick.
put some love on top of this. You know?
Right.
But yeah.
But yeah, you came out
Yeah.
with an awesome CD that just blew the roof down,
Yeah.
and it took.
I got a few friends that actually still have it in their CD player. We put it out in about 04, 05 or something like that.
Yeah.
And we put together the band back in 2000. And it is. I was just, as a matter of fact, I just met this young man, Al, and I went over to his studio and everything. And I introduced him to the Funkalinium project, because I just send it to everybody. It's a lot of sites online that are selling it without my permission. I don't know how they're doing it, but I just let it go because at least it's getting out of there. But anyway,
True.
I played him one of the songs that I wrote on there, Al, All I Ever Wanted. Dude,
Yeah.
he started crying like crazy,
Oh my
because
God.
the words meant so much to him. And me as a composer, as a writer, that's what I want, because that's why I wrote it. I
Right.
know how I screwed up a lot of relationships, and man, I wish I could do that again. I'm
Exactly. Go back.
so hyped at where I am, of course, with my phenomenally gifted, beautiful wife, but at that time, all I ever wanted, that's what it meant, man. And it did the same thing to me when Chef and Pete surprised me with it in where were we at? Mount Pleasant at Rabbles. And we were setting up and they put it on. Dude, I'd start crying like a baby because it was the first song that I wrote that actually had a finish line. I got a lot of stuff that I've written that I was apprehensive on putting out and stuff, but that one I finished, and that was the beginning of a lot of really special stuff for me.
That's beautiful, and that's awesome, man. And over the years, it takes a little time. And I mean, Funkalinium, you guys were on the TV show, of course, and that just blew
Yes.
away the audience. Of course, it was something
Yes.
else. You tore it up. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I'm not going to harp too much on Funkalinium. Great band, you kicked ass. But what's great is what kills me here is you go from a funk bass player, and I mean, you're the backbone pretty much of the band. You start New Rock Soul.
Yeah.
You go right to metal.
Yeah. New Rock Soul. Ant Larkin called me, and he had an idea to put together a rock band, an all-black rock band, and I knew the cats, and I went down and laid all the bass stuff for him, and then I put together the group. I called Chef.
Okay.
Besides being one of the top vocalists in the Midwest in my mind, he's also a phenomenal drummer. And,
yes.
And sing. He can play while he can sing while he's playing. Then I called Marlo, who was the lead vocalist that was in a lot of rock bands with a real thick Incubus and Seven Dust type of influence. And then Baron, the last cat, man, and we went around doing our thing for a while. It was pretty cool, man. We won the Bodog competition that they had. They had a TV show that we were supposed to be on, but they ended up disappearing. But yeah, that was a lot of fun back then. That surely was.
Yeah, that was amazing. You guys came on the show then too. That was great.
Yes, man. That was that felt good.
That was New Rock Soul was great, and a lot of great guys. You work with a lot of professionals.
Yeah. Because while that was going on, I was offered an opportunity to go on tour, and I took it. It was really, really cool. It was just a nationwide tour. And then we went to Canada a little bit, but covered the whole country, man. It was a Harper didgeridoo blues singer out of Australia.
Ooh,
and
nice.
Came back, and then I got a little bit more full into the Tool tribute thing, and rock group that I was playing with, Crop Circle, at that time.
That's where I was going to go. Toolology. Let's talk about that.
Yeah,
Wow.
man. Crop Circle, a band that I entered in that had been playing for years, man. They were starting to dabble. They had already had the Tool tribute, but we started dabbling in a lot of different tributes. What would the crowd like? So we tried Pink Floyd, we tried Incubus, we tried Rage Against the Machine, we did Alice in Chains. And so after doing all those, the Tool and the Pink Floyd were the ones that really attracted the attention. So,
oh wow! Yeah. I used to play a little Floyd back in the day. Then that was just some great stuff.
I really love that stuff, man. That's real cool stuff, man. I wasn't playing bass when that stuff was on the radio when we were coming up. At that time, I was more of an athlete and a singer. But yeah, later on I got into it, man, and I love that stuff.
Your music, I want one big question I ask everybody is who is your influence? But I want to say to you, you seem to have quite a few different genre influences.
Yeah, again, man, we grew up in the best generation of music, man. Live bands, everybody was really trying to be more unique as opposed to copycatting.
Yes.
So I would say my biggest influence is Quincy Jones. Because of how versatile he was. I mean, wow, man, you had the jazz trumpeter become producer, and he had pop stuff on the Billboard. He produced Michael Jackson. He produced, all kind of stuff, man. That's actually where I got the name for my original stuff, Quincy Phones, because of that. But Marcus Miller, the bass player from Cameo, which was Aaron Mills. Lincoln Goins that played bass with Dave Valentine back in the day. Terry Lewis from Terry Lewis and Jimmy Jam from the time, and top producers themselves. There was a lot of bass players that truly grooved that I really admired, man. Gary Granger was another one that played with John Scofield. Most of them came from the jazz realm with the exception of Vern Dean and Aaron Mills from Cameo. Vern Dean, of course, from Earth, Wind & Fire, and put blessing on his family. He just lost his brother, who was the drummer of Earth, Wind & Fire. So a lot of their music. And then Stevie Wonder, man. A lot of people don't put a lot of props into his composition and musically what he does with his left hand as far as bass lines on his music. Wow.
Okay.
I've heard a lot of Stevie Wonder stuff.
Okay. All right. So you are all over the board, and that's a good thing because that allowed you to play the bass in a whole lot of different styles.
Yes. Having Quincy Jones music in my household growing up, along with Three Dog Night, America, Al Green, Pat Benatar. It was all of Doobie Brothers, Average White Band. It was Chicago. Chicago was one of my favorite groups growing up, man. There's such versatility, man, and I think that really helps my music ear.
When people that have listened to you, that are going to listen to you, they're going to definitely hear that influence. That's for sure.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah.
Hey, this is Big Al with No Cover TV. I just want to say shout out to Spotify for podcasters. If it wasn't for them helping us out with No Cover TV's podcast, we wouldn't be doing this podcast. So check out Spotify for podcasters if you'd like to start your own podcast. This is Big Al from No Cover TV. Thanks.